大家好，欢迎大家收看华人工商商业论坛。今天来到我们华人工商商业论坛现场的是干细胞医学和再生疗法领域的全球专家 David A. Steinblock 先生。他是医学研究领域具有丰富经验的专家，他专注于干细胞疗法。今天他给大家带来了2款干细胞的产品，我们来看看这2款产品对于改善健康和皮肤到底有什么样的帮助呢？
Hi, my name is Dr. David Steinblock, and I practice medicine in California, Southern California, in the San Clemente area, and I've been doing that for about 50 years. I started practicing in 1978, and I was trained as a biochemist, as a pathologist, and as a doctor, so I had a lot of training going into my practice. And when I went into practice, I decided that I was going to take care of people that had been rejected by the other doctors and had not had success with the other doctors because I had so much more training than everybody else. That we have here, stem cell mobilizing formula. It's called Regen Boost, and that product has been shown over the last 10 years to do this, and that is if your body is ready to be healed, it can be healed by this product. And so you need to have all these other factors also, though, so you don't want to have a chronic infection on board thinking that you take my product and it's going to take away all your infection, take my product, the cancer is going to go away. No, you have to work on those things too. But the point is that this is a product that will help you mobilize your stem cells, and those stem cells, if you have everything right, you can fix things like your joints that are hurting, the arthritis can be healed. You can see aging change, your hair can start growing dark again, your skin gets better, you feel better, and you can, if you have wounds that don't heal, those heal better. So you have the ability to help heal your body greatly by having knowledge of this product. And so that's why one of the reasons I made it was so that I could help my people who have stem cells. They come here from all over the world. And so as part of I sent them home, I said, well, take this too, because I want to not only give them the stem cells I gave them, but also have them continue to get stem cells when they get home, so they get a comprehensive, more solid regeneration of their damaged tissues and their body that needs healing. I did research. We had spent I have a laboratory technicians, and we spent 3 years looking at anything and everything to try to figure out what worked best. And I spent $300,000 trying to prove that this all works. So I've got now double-blind control studies that show it works too. So, I've got a lot of evidence that this works. Well, from the laboratory, first of all, you have to see, does it do anything with stem cells? And this grows stem cells in the laboratory. Then the question is, okay, it grows stem cells in the laboratory, does it stimulate stem cells in the body? And so we did that, and we did that too. And so now we found out that. So we gave people this product, and then we do the blood and measure their stem cells, and then every day we'd measure their stem cells, and then saw that within a week we had like 30% increase in the number of stem cells in their blood. In 1 week, there's a 30% increase in your stem cells. As far as I know, there's never been any studies that show that plant stem cells work in the human body at all. So you show me one paper and maybe I'll change my mind, but so far this is people that don't have knowledge about stem cells, human stem cells, and don't know how to get them and how to prepare them or whatever, and they're interested in plants because people like to hear that plants are going to be the cure for everything because they're vegetarians, and so it appeals to the person that believes in vegetarianism as such, and that just is not the way it works. You can take plant stem cells and all day long, but it's, from what I know, that they may have some effect on the skin, but other than that, I have no idea about it, and nor have I ever seen any studies on it, nor am I interested in studying it. I am more interested in, I use plant, if you will. For example, a seaweed, a brown seaweed from off the coast of Japan called fucoidan is a plant, and it does have stem cell mobilizing properties, and it's in my product. So yes, there's plant products in my product, but it's not plant stem cells. These are are materials that help stimulate your body to release stem cells that are your stem cells, and those stem cells are yours, and those are the ones that you need to repair your body, not some plant stem cell that grows dandelions. You don't need dandelions growing in your body. You need your own stem cells. And so, yes, there are plant products that work to stimulate your stem cells to be released and let your stem cells work in your body, but they themselves are not stem cell factors as such. And this product has the ability to go inside of your bones and say, hey, time to wake up and get out and go do something to help this poor person. And so it's a way that you can have to actually take and tickle your bone marrow stem cells into being released into your circulation, so they go around and say, oh, where's something I can do? I need to do something. I'm wasting my energy, my time, and everything just floating around here. Oh, there's something. There's an injury. Ah, and it jumps on the injury and helps fix it. This product is amazing, giving me compliments about this product than any other thing. I've had probably 50 times, 100 times more letters, at least 100 times more letters of compliments about how well they've done. Number one, arthritis, joint problems, joint aches and pains. That's probably number one. Within 2 weeks, I had this knee was bothering me for years. 2 weeks of taking this, I don't have pain anymore. It's better, it's healed. And so that's number one. So joint problems, number one. So I would say you should always, whenever you start having joint problems, just make sure you get on this product. You need to take, at least probably 2 or 3 a day and stay on it like that. If you're really in desperate straits and you really need help, you can take more. You can take like 4 capsules with each meal, because then it really have an effect. Now, if you're taking that much, it does have a little blood thinning effect, so you don't want to be taking a lot of aspirin or Eliquis or any blood thinners while you're taking it, or if you are, then you just almost forget that and just take this. And so it does have a little blood thinning effect, because that material that I was talking about called fucoidan does have a blood thinning effect. Yeah, this is a very, very safe product. I haven't had any problem with this product. If you take a lot of it, it does have a little bit of an anticoagulant effect. So it does thin your blood a little bit. And so, and for some of us who are older that are having problems with thicker blood but don't want to take aspirin, and I don't blame you, or other drugs, and this is a great product to take because it helps you keep your blood thin and flowing and oxygenating, and you're helping stimulate your stem cells. So you're doing a variety of good things by taking the product. Those populations of people that have been on this kind of product for many, many years, and that's what they live on. And those people, even though it's a stem cell mobilizing product, and you think, well, maybe if they take it all the time, you'd wear out the bone marrow. In fact, it turns out that that doesn't happen, and these people live longer and healthier than others. That's in certain parts of Japan that eat this on a continual basis. And so we know from that taking this kind of product is actually going to keep you alive longer than not, because it doesn't wear your bone marrow out. The bone marrow does not wear out. It gets old because of junk and debris and whatever, but if you clean it all up and get rid of all that, the bone marrow just keeps going. So it's not like the rest of your body. It's not limited by what's called the Hayflick phenomena. So the Hayflick phenomena says that you can only have like 50 replications. That's not true for the bone marrow stem cell. It can just keep on replicating. And so that, we don't have to worry about it wearing out its juices and getting to the Hayflick phenomenon and all that. Now, it can become senile, apparently, but that's because of the junk and debris in the system. And so when you clean all that up, now talking about junk and debris, turns out that the gut, the intestine, is full of junk and debris. As you probably look down and smell, it's not really good stuff. And so we've spent our life trying to avoid caca. And the reason is because it smells bad, it tastes bad, it's horrible, and it kills you. And we know that something like 60% of the population of the world die because of sepsis from bacterial contamination from the intestinal tract. So it's a major, major problem. Anytime you get an infection, you get bugs from the intestine into your bladder, into your urinary tract, into your kidneys, into your lungs, whatever. There's all these bugs always trying to get into your system. And part of getting into your system is by way of the intestinal tract. And so if the intestinal tract has certain bacteria there, it causes irritation, and that irritation opens up the intestinal tract to allow the bugs to get into your blood. And once it gets into your blood, then it causes sepsis and you get an infection and all that kind of thing. So what you want to do is prevent that. Turns out that this product helps prevent that. So every time you eat food and you take this with your food, it goes and prevents the poisons from getting into your blood. So it helps us like a endotoxin blocker. And so this lipopolysaccharide, so any of these like neurodegenerative diseases, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, MSA, multiple system atrophy, progressive supranuclear palsy, ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, multiple sclerosis. All of these have this problem of a leaky gut. Now, a lot of other people have leaky guts too. And so you say, oh, I got a leaky gut. Well, your doctor maybe tells you got a leaky gut because you got aches and pains all over and you feel tired all the time, and you got your gut, your stomach blows up and whatnot, and you have trouble with your bowels and whatnot. So, and then he tests or she tests and tells you that you got this problem with this overgrowth of bacteria or yeast. It's called SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or SIFO, small intestinal fungal overgrowth. You can have either one or both. And so those then allow poisons to get into your system, and that's really not good. So that makes you extremely tired and fatigued. It stimulates autoimmune diseases and all that. So now you have autoimmune diseases that can be helped too. So there's, in other words, you can just keep looking at all the different things that afflict a person's body. And what you can do is, if you give stem cells and you have a pure body, a clean body, you have a pretty good chance of getting rid of it all. Now, but the trouble is getting rid of all the bugs and all the junk and all that, because it could be this, it could be that, it could be, not only just the bugs, but the anatomy. So once you get scar tissue in your system, in your liver or in your sinuses or in your heart, that scar tissue is hard to get rid of. And so that's a problem too. But enough stem cells, you can get rid of it in a large part too. So it's just a matter of, you have to clean up as much as you can with your doctor's help and whatnot to get rid of the bugs and your intestinal tract, like taking for intestinal yeast, Saccharomyces boulardii is helpful. Or if you have just a GI problem with bugs, you could take the Akkermansia muciniphila, which are these probiotics. If you take those along with this, then you have a better shot at having a better result, because this doesn't have the probiotics in it, because that's a whole different thing. And so you need things like this probiotics to help get rid of those, and then the stem cells can work after that. So you need a combination sometimes with this product. You can't just say, well, this is going to cure everything. No, you need to think and figure out what you got and use it in conjunction with all these other things.
Hi， 我叫做 Annie Jones。我係一個好有出名嘅醫生咧，就介紹我用一種叫做幹細胞激活劑。咁其實咧，佢係一種保健食品嚟嘅。咁咧，我食咗之後咧，就覺得個身體咧有好多變化，即係第一血液循環好咗啦。咁第二咧，睡眠又好咗好多。咁第三咧，好多精力。咁咧，我就係食呢隻叫做 Regen Boost。咁佢幫助我好大。咁同埋咧，我最近咧食咗多啲，咁變咗咧，我嘅血液循環得好咧，我個嘴唇就好紅啦。咁我家下咧就其實咧冇化妝嘅，我今年已經75歲，一日做10幾個鐘都唔覺得攰嘅。咁所以咧，我係一個受益人。咁變咗咧，我希望咧大家可以試下用下呢個幫助下你哋嘅健康。我已經得到比較好嘅健康，所以我希望你哋亦都可以欣賞有一個好嘅健康，好嗎？
Hi, my name is Laura, and I've worked for the clinic for many years, and I've seen a lot of people on Regen Boost, a lot of good testimonials. They've after they've had stem cell injections, it's worked wonders for them. For me, myself, it works real well as a immune boost. I sleep better at night, therefore I wake up more refreshed, I feel younger, my skin feels so much better. It's just a great product all around for everybody to take, whether you're taking stem cell injections or not. It helps to motivate your own bone marrow stem cells, therefore you feel great. It works during your sleep at night, and you wake up feeling just refreshed and ready to go.
Good afternoon. My name is Kevork Der Alexanian. I work in this clinic for the last 30 years. I am in profession hyperbaric oxygen technician. Hyperbaric means extra air in the Greek language, and we use it, the definition is administrating oxygen under pressure. Of course, we have other treatments as well we use in the clinic. We have red light therapy, we have external counterpulsation, we have shockwave therapy, magnetic therapy, vibration therapy. We use all of this to treat our stroke and patients who have no hope that they can do anything. They come to us, we treat them. After we treat the patient, we recommend our patient to use Regen Boost because they need to grow new, fresh cells to fix their body, to fix their organs, and to recover. And in order to do this, it is very important that they use Regen Boost. I personally use it for years and years, and I get very good results. I am 74 years old, and still I referee football, soccer games, and I look, and act like I am 40 years old.
My name is Noyemi, Noyemy, Steenblok. I work here at the clinic. The clinic has been in existence since '79, has served Orange County, and presently it is in San Clemente. This is an international clinic. Before the COVID, there were quite few patients came from China, especially young ladies who were wanting to have a second child because of the laws change in China, and they wanted to rejuvenate their body and their ovaries. But when COVID came, that business kind of halted, and slowly it's getting back to its origin. And one of the products Dr. Steenblok has put together is Regen Boost, the bottle that I'm holding. This product came to existence, I would say, more than 15 years ago. Dr. Steenblok has done quite extensive research on it and done the testing in the lab. It is put together to enhance stem cell mobilization, and it has taken quite popularity. People order it and use it in their daily life, and we are hoping to expand it and sell it on different markets. Well, Regen Boost, like I said, it's been in existence for 15 years perhaps. So I'm talking about my specific cousin who through me stumbled into Regen Boost, and she takes it on a regular basis. And every time I see her, she will tell me like how her complexion has improved, her memory, and this is due to the fact that all the phycoidins and all the other natural products in stem Regen Boost work for her and make her healthier. Now, in my case, I like the Regen Boost because it helps my sleeping pattern. I sleep well, and as we know, a lot of the body repair happens at night while we're sleeping. And if you get the proper oxygenation, this is another point that everybody should be aware of it. If you go to bed and you're not breathing properly and your body is not oxygenating, you're in real trouble. So you need the oxygen, and then Regen Boost will come in to do its job as the one that stimulates the body to release more stem cells to your system. and combination of the oxygen and your stem cells will help you to stay healthier and younger.
专业产品摄影、高品质设计、印刷、制作各类招牌、保利龙字、压克力板、铁盒灯箱、传单海报。本节目由成功印刷招牌赞助播出，专业处理遗产信托、税务规划、跨国诉讼事项，助客户完成家庭财富节税，避免昂贵法庭程序。本节目由理应律师事务所耿一之律师赞助播出。